Hey, what up, KX crew? This is a response video and also a disclaimer video for those taking pre-workout who've never tried pre-workout or are thinking about doing pre-workout. So it was brought to my attention by a lot of people commenting on my pre-workout videos that there was a TikToker that recently nearly died. At first I thought they died, and then I found out they nearly died because they consumed 8 scoops of pre-workout. So I have that video that is how to dry scoop your pre-workout. That's probably how actually a lot of you found me. That video is at like 60K views. And it was overall a positive response until within the last week or so, comments are just flooding in. People saying, don't do pre-workout, don't do pre-workout, it kills you, it's killing kids, don't do pre-workout. And people are completely freaking out. So the fact that this TikToker nearly died has really raised awareness, and now everybody's freaking out, and now it's like panic mode. Never consume pre-workout, and now I'm actually getting a lot of hate, a lot of backlash. I've been deleting some comments that have been they're just hurling insults at me, not really like the people that are providing like an informative comment, being like these are the dangers of pre-workout. You guys are all good, but those of you who are just insulting me, I'm going to delete those comments because I don't want that representing me on this channel. But anyway, just to get into 8 scoops. Like he did it for TikTok clout, right? He did 4 dry scoops and then he chased that with 4 mixed with water. This is a bad idea. There's a lot of caffeine in pre-workout. It was the equivalent to 17 cups of coffee. Okay, so just in general a bad idea, but obviously he was a kid. I don't know, he would think he was 21 or something like that. Maybe he may have maybe even been closer to 25. I'm not sure, but he was in his early 20s. He didn't know any better. You should know better if you're taking pre-workout, but obviously that's a bit of harsh judgment. Man, these glasses keep falling. I'm doing the full nerd this whole video. Um, yeah, 8 scoops of pre-workout, not a good idea. If you ate 8 whole pizzas, if you ate or you drank 8 liters of water, just like too much of anything is a bad idea. Okay. So pre workout is no exception there. Second thing is that pre workout has a lot of chemicals in it, a lot of chemicals I can't explain. And for that reason, I avoid a lot of supplements because I don't totally understand everything that's in them or how they work in my body. I understand the basics, and that's about it. So as far as pre workout goes, I was wrong on one thing in my pre-workout video, and that is that if you dry scoop it, it hits you faster. It might have some components that activate faster, but what I have learned recently is that pre-workout activates with water. Okay, it's kind of like a 1-2 punch, right? So if you're taking a dry scoop of pre-workout and you're not chasing it with water, or you're not mixing it with water, you're not getting the full benefits of the pre-workout. In fact, it's not even kicking into its fullest. So it needs that water to activate a lot of those chemicals. So keep that in mind. If you're going to dry scoop, basically the biggest thing of why I dry scoop, of why a lot of people dry scoop, is the convenience. Sometimes you're not in a place where you have water, you forgot your water, you're maybe, I don't know, on the bus on your way to the gym, you're in a rush, all you got time is just to shoot it. I mean, you usually have time for water, but I get it. There's convenience. There's also the whole tough guy aspect of it. Like when I played football in the change room, sometimes a lot of us would pass the pre-workout around and just shoot it back and proved you're a tough guy, right? There's definitely that element to it too that is enticing to people, and it's kind of like a challenge, right? It's kind of like the cinnamon challenge. So I just want to say that if you're going to dry scoop or take pre-workout in general, know the effects, right? If you're nervous or you're not sure about it, like see a doctor. Don't don't listen to me. Listen to someone who actually knows what they're talking about, right? If you have a pre-existing heart condition, if your body doesn't respond well to caffeine, or you just don't know how your body responds to these chemicals, don't try dry scoop. Okay, take it. First of all, make sure you even need pre-workout because most people don't even need pre-workout. They just don't know how to manage their energy levels. If you are going to take pre-workout, take it with water. You think that because I made a dry scoop video, that all I do is dry scoop my pre-workout? No, I mix it with water. I have like a little mini shaker cup. I shake it up. It's not a ton of water. It's really easy to pound. I can chug it in a few seconds, but it takes me 5 or 10 sips, and I get that water activation, and it's honestly not the burden that it is to try and keep that scoop of pre-workout in your mouth because it is a challenge. You can't get good at it, but it is a challenge. So um, That's just all this video is. You don't need to panic and freak out and not take pre-workout, because all these pre-workout supplements, they have to be cleared, okay? They're not just poison in containers sitting on shelves waiting to kill innocent people. Okay, they're a supplement, and you have to learn how to use them and learn how to use them safely. It's the same as doing exercises, right? A deadlift can be seen as a backbreaker and a total killer. Don't ever do deadlifts. You'll break your spine. Well, no, hold on. Just learn how to do them safely and you're good. So that's what this video is. Um, Obviously, to that TikToker that, he ended up in the hospital. He had surgery on his skull because his brain was swelling. He was not responsive. Very scary situation. I definitely sympathize for him. And people have died taking pre-workout too. People just didn't respond well to it, or they were taking it incorrectly. So the message of this video: get informed. Don't just listen to me, right? Do your research, and don't just go into dry scoops. Like, take it with water first. Make sure that it's safe. Okay, it's the same as a deadlift. Don't just go into it blind. Make sure you know what you're doing first. I don't have anything against pre-workout. I think that these things happen. There's always going to be an accident in any kind of situation. Whether you're drinking anything, it doesn't have to be a supplement. Whether you're eating anything, you can get food poisoning from anything. You can't just, one bad situation makes the news and all of a sudden it's never take pre-workout again. No, that was a kid who took 8 scoops and this was the reaction. So I sympathize with him. Just be informed, people. Be safe. And that's it. Keep making gains. I'm going to attach this to my dry scoop video. And yeah, this video's gone long enough. I've been ranting for a while. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Stay tuned for more videos. Claus next out.